All right, hello, everybody. Hello, welcome to this beautiful Friday. Oh boy, I'm actually, yes, I'm actually speaking with you hearing me. That's like my worst nightmare, and yet it happens every freaking day, all the time. Oh, my headphones are coming out, everything's coming out. Howdy. Hello, everybody. How has everybody's week been? How's your time back from your lovely Thanksgiving vacation to those who live in America and got one? Well, in the United States of America and got one. Yeah, because there's plenty of people who live in America, but they don't necessarily live in the United States and celebrate Thanksgiving when we do. Hello, oh my God, hello Dippy, hello Nailed It Guys, hello Luna, hello Trina, hello Earth Girl, hello Vera, hello Cannon Frauder. Oh my goodness, so many people. Hello Rahara. I'm going up seeing who all is here. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Yes, let's freaking go. So I realized as I was getting ready for stream today that this probably wasn't the best day to do Lord of the Rings nails. Oh, by the way, Selena, thank you so much for the resub. Oh my gosh, we have just a tiny bit before we get to a level 2 hype train, which means that everybody, if we get to the level 2 hype train, that means that you all that participated are going to get an emote, and I get an emote too. I also get something out of this. It's not a bad day for LOTR. I misspoke. There is a better day coming up to do it, is what I mean to say. By the way, so hello Selena, thank you. Oh, there's an on-screen celebration. What's happening on screen? What did you use? Oh, thank you, Danny. Oh my God, we got to 100%.
Danny, shout cheered X100.
Thank you, Vera, for your resub. Thank you, Danny, for your resub. I'm making sure that I've got everybody's resubs. Thank you, Earth Girl, for the bit. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Vera, for the bit. Hello. But yeah, next week, I don't know if y'all know this, because a lot of people do not know this. And by the way, Vero, anytime you were ready. I don't know if any of you know this, because it's been really not advertised very well, but there is a Lord of the Rings anime movie coming out next week. And we're very excited about it around here. So we might be getting two special Lord of the Rings nail arts. I think I might do some Helm Hammerhand, or as I like to call him, Helm Hamburger Hand nails next week. Thank you, Vera, but fucking God, Jesus, dumb, stupid Christ. I worked so hard. Thank you. We are getting a shrimp feeding to make that shrimp heaven now. And it didn't work. Why didn't that work?
Shrimp heaven now.
Okay, well, we got it anyway. That was the franticness, is that I wanted shrimp heaven now. Finally, I was like, I'm gonna do it, and I had to like make it myself. I had to capture it myself, but it didn't work. But we did have some. All right. Here's my keeper. Oh yeah, caught it in one.
00 cheered X300.
Thank you very much. Can I have a kiss before you go? It's shrimp heaven time, everybody. Let me get this here so you can watch me enjoy my feeding. All right, we have today a beautiful shrimp bao. This could only be made in a steamer or in a microwave, and as you all know, I blew up my microwave and I realized I didn't have a steamer. And so I had to make one. But I did out of tin foil. You can make so many cooking utensils out of tin foil. Okay, full disclosure, the rest of these shrimp bao were my lunch. All right, thank you so much for the shrimp, Vero. If you want to feed me a shrimp, there is a channel in the Discord called Shrimp Redeem that you can go feed me a shrimp on. But yeah, here goes. Shrimp bowel. That. Forgive me. That will be later. I left the bingo on. I must have left the bingo on last week too. Trader Joe's knows what it's doing. I'm so not surprised, Vero. But yeah, it is a redeem. You need 69,420 points to redeem it. So only true fans get to feed me a shrimp. A delicious way to start the day. Thank you so much, Vero, for feeding me a shrimp. This keeps me interested. This is good for my enrichment in my enclosure. You'll get there. You'll get there, Polished Mess. Hello, how are you, by the way? All right. We did it. The shrimp was eaten. Thank you all so much, everybody. Thank you, Vero, so much for the shrimp. Oh my God. I can't believe I saved this. Oh, maybe I didn't link it right. We'll figure out later why the Final Fantasy sound played and not Shrimp Heaven Now. But at least I finally got to play Shrimp Heaven Now in response to it, because I've wanted that so bad for so long. I've dreamed of the day. You have 47, you get a 69 by your birthday. Yes. Feed me a your birthday shrimp. But yeah, show of hands, by the way. How many of you actually know about the new Lord of the Rings movie? Because I feel like they haven't advertised this shit at all, and I'm super excited about it. And yeah, we got like tons, and we're starting to collect the Lord of the Rings minis game made by Games Workshop, and we've pre-ordered pretty much everything available for the expansion that's gonna happen after the movie. And I'm super fucking excited. Yes. Okay, everybody, show off your emotes that you got. Open your chest. Show off your emotes. I got this adorable little laughing dog, like Danny did. Your dinner was coming, but you know next to nothing about it. So, you ain't know nothing, no way, no how. That's so weird. Yes, do sushi for dinner. Eat your shrimp. Only true fans with money, because you're a true fan. You're just too poor. No, it's not money. It's not money, Nailed It, guys. It's time. It's time that turns kittens into cats, Mr. Spike. No, it's your channel points. Did I say bits? I did not mean bits. I meant channel points. So you just gotta be here. So see how many channel points that you have. Some people use it to redeem mustache time or hydrate or story time, but I wouldn't do a lot of those right this minute unless you're willing to bother me about them in chat, because they're not the sound. There's no sound for them for me. So I forget that that's what happens. You didn't get one. Did you? You have to do 100 or more bits. I'm so sorry. I didn't explain it well enough. I was so enraptured by the shrimp. Oh, you did get one. Oh, good. It's so cute. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. What am I saying? I don't fucking know. Okay. Oh, the new movie though. It takes place, now forgive me. I am not an expert at I'm not an expert at Lord of the Rings lore. I would say there's a few properties that I'm an expert on. Lord of the Rings isn't one of them. I'm just a big fan. I just love it. I love me some hobbits. I love me some wizards. I love me some orcs. I love me some dwarfs. My favorite dwarf is Balin. I think we all know why. But yeah, so this takes place, it is there's a name. There's a name for this movie. New LOTR movie. It was made, this is like produced more or less by many of the same people who made the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Excuse me. The War of the Rohirrim. So this has to do somewhat, I believe, with Helm's Deep, because one of the main dudes is Helm Hammerham, and I always thought that Helm's Deep was like, I thought it was talking about like a helm of a ship or something. I didn't realize that it was for Helm the man, Helm Hammerhand. And what I love the most about Helm Hammerhand is actually nothing about Helm Hammerhand. It is that there is a Patreon supporter of Izzy's on YouTube. I love Izzy's on YouTube. If you've not go checked on and watched her videos, go check them out. She's a big ol' weirdo in the best of ways. She is like an edgier, younger Jenny Nicholson, in my opinion. Is kind of her vibe. But yeah, go check her out. Helen's Deep, yes. Oh, I'll get deep in you, Helen. I'm gonna start calling it Helen's Deep for now. This is Helen's Deep. But yeah, she has a longtime Patreon supporter who is called Helm Hamburger Hand. And when we heard about this movie, and I heard that it was going to be about, amongst other things, Helm Hammerhand, I can't say it normal, Helm Hammerhand, I was like, oh my God, Helm Hamburger Hand. That's what they were taught. That's why their name is that. So yeah, the other great thing about Helm Hammerhand is that we were looking over the stats for his card, or for his figure in the Lord of the Rings minigame, and I guess like if he's disarmed, he can like rip people apart with his bare hands. So, right? It is a deep cut. So, Helm Hamburger Hand actually makes sense for this character. But yeah, the reason I know this Patreon supporter is because he is one of the top tier ones. He's one of her Garfield overlords, and she reads his name at the end of every video. So, yeah, I can name other Patreon supporters. I could sit here being like, let me tell you all of the Izzy's Patreon supporters that I know by name. Am I in Izzy's Patreon? No, I'm not. I'm a one Patreon woman. No, I'm not. I'm in a few Patreons. Still in Kelly's Patreon, Kelly Marissa. Unless she's closed it already. Unless she's closed it, I'm in Kelly Marissa's. I am in Drawfee, which I'm very excited because Drawfee, they're a channel that does drawing challenges. Highly recommend them to anybody, ever, all the time. They have a tier that I want to upgrade to for a month, where you can download high definition images of everything they've drawn. And I want to do that so that I can put them around my house. And Jenny Nicholson, who just released another Evermore video. My favorite Jenny Nicholson topic, and also one of her favorite Jenny Nicholson topics. So yeah, the only Patreon you contribute to is your friend's Berenstein Bear podcast. Oh my God, how many episodes are there of the Berenstein Bear podcast? What, why, how, what do they talk about? I mean, obviously they talk about the Berenstein Bears. Danny and I, we are really enjoying this new podcast editing service. You know not what Patreon is? Nailed it, guys. You might want one someday. Patreon is an amazing site where you can give monthly to your favorite creators, and they will give you rewards in return. Danny and I used to have a Patreon for Two Lacquered Ladies, but we did close it because we just didn't feel like we were providing, like, the thing is that a lot of creators just open it and say, give what you can if you want, and you know, that's it. But like, we were even having trouble getting the podcast out every 2 weeks like we wanted to, so we weren't feeling comfortable. Even though nobody was complaining, not a single person was complaining. I think most of the people who were in there were just there to you know, support us because they liked us. But we just felt like we really couldn't keep up with what we wanted to offer. However, oh, by the way, happy birthday, Tiffany. I don't know if you're here. There's only been 2 episodes. Okay. Well, you've been on 2 episodes. It's legitimately 462 episodes. Holy shit. That's insane. Oh my God. Great for them. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Danny. I accidentally started to take this off before I really showed it to you, but I can go to Instagram. I do want to show y'all some stuff from Instagram. We've had a red letter fucking week here. We've had a red letter fucking week, I gotta say. It's been a crazy week. Speaking of, there is a lovely Nazgul. Speaking of Lord of the Rings, there's a lovely Nazgul cosplay. Look at that. Lovely. We love a coquette Nazgul. So good, so good. But I'll show you though. I'll show you on my my thing. I'll show you two things. One, happy birthday, Tiffany. Our oh my god, I didn't add the I'm so dumb. I didn't add the whatchamacallit, the grid. I didn't add the picture. I'm so sorry to Ashley. I'm so sorry. I didn't add the thing. I'll post another post maybe, and I'll delete this one perhaps. I don't know. I forgot your the thing, the graphic. I don't do these anymore, so I get confused. But yeah, the important thing is that it's Tiffany's birthday. We did something special for her. So on my 4 nails is Sailor Moon eyes and little Sailor Moon pendants. And then on my thumb, I did the lesbians. I did the lesbians of Sailor Moon because if I know anything about Tiffany, anything is that she appreciates a good lesbian. And we appreciate a good lesbian, which is why we had to do a birthday nails for Tiffany. But it's also Doomed Redshirt's birthday. Is Doomed here? It's Doomed Redshirt's birthday. My lovely mod, my lovely personal IRL friend, the only person who I would ride 8 hours through the snow in Saskatchewan in February to go visit. Something that was ridiculously not a good idea, but we did it and we survived. And I gotta say, Cannon Frauder, best driver in the world. Incredible host, incredible driver. What an amazing, what an amazing time and opportunity that was to go visit Doomed Redshirt up in Alberta. But also, why we do that? Yes, it was. I only found out like 3 days ago. So I had to bust ass for this. We almost got it stuck for the trees, but you okay, Cannon Frauder, I have been in situations with people who are driving. So we wanted to go see these creepy trees. So we decided to go fucking basically off-roading in the middle of winter in Northern Canada. Maybe we weren't Northern Canada, but everything in Canada is Northern. Yes, it was so good. You'll be alerting because you have a head cold that's kicking your ass. Okay, feel better. So we wanted to see it. So we get into this place. We realize we can't go see it. We start turning around. We realize we're stuck in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of nature, in the snow. And I had to give it to all of us. None of us panicked, but specifically Cannon Frauder didn't panic. I've seen people panic, drivers panic about being in traffic. About being in traffic. Everyone just kept their cool. We all just rocked back and forth in the car to kind of get it propelled, and we got out. Holy crap. I wouldn't change that experience for the world. It was incredible. But yeah, it was great. I'm gonna let my nails soak, but everybody else, yes, forward baby. Yeah, it was great. It was life affirming. That's what I have to say, life affirming. But another thing happened on Instagram, everybody. Another thing happened on Instagram. As you might have seen, I posted some updated pictures of my Brahms cosplay because the best I've ever done my Brahms cosplay, and good, is the time I made the video about the boy collection. And so I decided to finally post a picture of me in my Brahms costume, partially because I have made a new friend who also is familiar with Brahms. I don't think that they're a huge Brahms fan like me, but they had a joke, and let me tell you the joke in a moment. I heard a fresh new to me the boy 2016 joke the other day, and I'm still reeling over it. Honestly, I'm still fucking reeling. Anyway, so posted this beautiful set of pictures of me as our beautiful Brahmsy boy. I'm gonna check my phone because I keep getting notifications, and sometimes when I get notifications, it's somebody being like, did you know that your like whole ass is out? If you ever need to send me something like that during stream, send it to me on Discord and then tell me in the chat, check Discord. That will be the best. So this is me with my big ol' sexy titties, hairy titties in my Brahms costume. We're loving it. I'm serving it. Anyway, I'm checking my notifications for this post, and I see a notification from a Mr. William Brent Bell saying I love this. And y'all know who William Brent Bell is? He is sadly not the person who played Brahmsy, because I would probably have literally shit myself and died. But he's the guy who directed the movie. He directed the boy. The director of the frickin' boy commented on my Brahms big ol' hairy titties cosplay. Now, Helen pointed out something incredible, which is that we really do hope he got here from the big ol' hairy titties tag. We really hope that he was browsing that big ol' hairy titties tag and came upon my cosplay. But yeah, thank you. So I said, holy shit. Thank you so much. Your movie has brought me so much joy. Thank you for letting Brahms bust out of the wall and into my heart. He has not yet replied or liked to that, but one is enough, y'all, especially because he's a man of taste, you can only assume. Here's my thoughts about William Brent Bell. Wait, what'd you clip? So Doomed Red Shirt's birthday. Is Doomed here? It's Doomed Red Shirt's birthday. My lovely mod, my lovely personal IRL friend, the only person through the snow. Oh, we're talking about the car. Yes. Thank you for the clip. You can always clip stuff, by the way, everybody. I love when people clip my shit. I love it. Yeah, because I was telling everybody, like, I hope he hasn't heard what I've said about him. I do think that William Brent Bell is a very talented director. Yes, that she missed it. Okay, thank you. Extremely talented director. I honestly do think that. However, through interviews I've heard with him, he pretty much like does whatever he thinks is going to sell the best, which is why the boy 2, Brahms, the boy 2, sucked so freaking hard and was non-canonical, which to me is like perhaps the worst sin when it comes to a sequel, in my humble opinion. Like I'm just like a person who's like, it's gotta be canonical. Like even my fanfics are usually mostly canonical. Like they base themselves off of stuff that is established within the plot, and they might add, but like they don't change usually. Or, you know, sometimes it'll be just a tiny bit. So yeah, one of my favorite horror movies of all time, The Boy. My least favorite horror movie of all time that I have a massive vendetta against, Brahms, The Boy 2. But it was made by the same exact team that made the first one. So like, whatever, dudes, just like, fuck your shit up, I guess. But yeah, I am still so excited that he commented on it, and I just love getting validation about my Brahms cosplay. But I need to tell you, let me tell you this joke. I mean, it's not like a setup and punchline real joke, but anyway, basically my new friend that I made this friend at a game shop, and they have like all the same interests as me, like Dragon Age, Fallout, this band that I just got really into, like crazy the amount of like similarities we have. And I found out that they also were in Doomed. Happy birthday! You missed the shrimp, but we do have Vero clipped a thing about me talking about our road trip up to see you. There we go. I wish I could give you like a queen for the day, like little icon or something. Oh, let me get off this picture, and let me turn off. Let me go into Stream Elements and turn off that thing. Let me turn off the chat bot timers. For bingo, we don't need that right now. Screen share. Anyway, what was I saying? So, my friend, when she saw The Boy the first time in theaters, she was sitting in front of these dudes. And of course, Brahms busts out the wall, as he is wont to do. And then the guys behind her, one of them was like, dude, like, what the hell? He looks Amish. And then the other guy sitting next to him was like, no, he looks Brahmish. And I'm like, am I, in the year of our Lord, face to face with another person, having them tell me a story like this about The Boy? Hello, Carolyn. Hello. Yes. Oh my God. Yes. A great birthday for Doomed. I hope it continues to be excellent. I hope you get your hollow taco. You have a great time. So yeah, everybody wish me luck on this new friendship. Because yeah, it's really crazy. And we're actually going to be going and seeing this band that we're both obsessed with. And they are much more obsessed with this band than I am. They've had a lot longer to be obsessed. But I do think I will be making this band miniatures to give to them at their show. So I am so excited, so nervous. The band is called Priest, by the way, and they are a like dark synthwave band, and I fucking love them. And I've been looking at this show that they're doing in LA. Like, as soon as I got into this band, I was like, I want to go to that show. There's a show happening. I want to go see them because they're a very theatrical band. And yeah, they opened up a few more shows. There's one right around the corner for me, so I am gonna go to that. Right? Brahmish. He looks Amish, dude. He's Brahmish. Oh my God, I'm dying. By the way, I have a temptation. I was watching my old videos, my old curated collections. I miss my long nails. I miss them so bad. So I might grow them again, but I may at any moment take them down because I am going to be doing a lot of sculpting. And long nails and sculpting just do not go together very well. So we'll see. But I might be growing these back out again because I was just looking at them. Yes, I've had them short for so long now. Let's get out the Lord of the Rings plate that I have. It is in this binder. There we go, my Trapper Keeper. Let's get this shit out. Oh my goodness. But yeah, very exciting day, very exciting time. That's Princess Bride. We should do Princess Bride at some point. Honestly, it'd be really funny. I have a Golden Girls plate. It would be really, really funny to like do a Golden Girls X Lord of the Rings. You know? You still have nubbins on your poor left hand. I'm so sorry. You broke like 4 nails in the last 24 hours? No. You just cut yours back. You think you overdid it. I do that all the time. It sucks so hard. It especially sucks when they start growing out. Because like, for me at least, the little sides of my nails, they got like really soft because they're not calloused up from like dealing with my bullshit all the time. All right. This hand is still fucked up. I'm hoping to get an appointment with my dermatologist. Listen. You're wearing a thermal that goes red to clear and hate how visible your nail line is. I'm so sorry. That's like the fucking worst. It's one of the best reasons to get into nail art is your visible nail line. All right, there we go. All right. So I kind of wanted to go a bit simple today. So I think I will go a bit simple today, and then maybe next week I'll do another look and I'll go a little bit harder. I kind of just wanted to do the Fellowship. I wanted to do like the Fellowship on the Hill and then maybe like a sun behind them, like a sunset or a sunrise behind them. How does that sound? Because it sounds pretty sick to me. So they would be black. They would be black. The background would be, we could either do a sunset gradient. Do you guys want to do, okay, here's the ideas. Either black, green background, and then like a yellow or gold circle for the sun. Okay, Khaleesi says gradient. So there's one gradient. Everyone's gonna say gradient. I don't even know why I'm fucking asking. It's like cutting bangs. You think just a little bit more. The next thing you know, you've done too much. Carolyn, you're so right. By the way, I did cut my hair. And when I say I cut my hair, I cut my hair. It was the easiest, fastest haircut I've ever experienced, actually. Because literally, this is an A-line bob. And literally, I just pulled it back in a low ponytail. And I just hacked at the low ponytail. And then I tightened the ponytail. And I took thinning shears to the ponytail and made it a little bit fluffier. And then I did a little thinning shears just to my hair. But this hairline, my hair shape is kind of weird for me right now. And it's because I'm growing out my hairline. So I had like shaved too far over to like this part. And I'm starting to get half and half. And I want not half and half. So yeah, my hair right here is just a tiny bit of a weird shape because I have stray hairs sprayed into my comb over, as it were. Thank you. It is so thick. Yeah, I think I really, not to brag, I want to cut this side, by the way. I'm probably gonna go back and just like trim this so it's a little bit, so it doesn't stick out like that. I just want it to like be tapered in. Yeah, I love my hair. I did notice recently though that I'm legit going gray. Like no matter what picture, you can't see it on the camera right now, but no matter what picture I take or how I look at it directly in a mirror, I'm graying. And like, I am looking forward to this new phase of my life. But also I've loved my pure black hair for as long as I can remember. And I know that I have appreciated it to its fullest. I know I have loved this hair the way it deserves to be loved for my entire life. Like I've always loved my thick black hair. And so, yeah, I know that I've loved it. Not that dyeing hair is bad, but like, I've never dyed my hair because I've always loved the color so much. So sad to see it go. Excited for the new times, but sad to see my perfectly black hair go. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. You never been able to make thinning with scissors work for you. Like you don't get it. It doesn't work. Yeah, I mean, I don't do it for the whole thing. Basically what I just do is it just like softens the bottom. It just like makes it so my uneven chops look more even. From a blonde who was trying to go black poorly. I'm so sorry, short nail arts. You've been going gray for a minute, but you only got like 5 grays. Yeah, like it's like you can see I haven't dyed my hair. You can see that it's not like a crazy amount of gray hair. But yeah, and it does sparkle. It does sparkle like all get out. I love it. It's so good. You got your first gray in middle school. You were born old. My sister has had a few grays since she was like literally born. Since her like more than just baby hair grew in, she has had a gray hair or two. My sister dyed her hair a lot, and I don't really. She always did like highlights. She like, but not like cool funky highlights. She did like dimensional highlights, and I personally. That just seems like too much work for what you get. Like it's harder than dyeing the whole thing. And I know that if you dye the whole thing, you're going to want highlights because like you want it to look like more natural and more blended. But yeah, my sister always did that. She doesn't have pure black. I mean, my hair is kind of a brown black, warm black as they call it. But like hers is a lot more brown than mine, but it's still like a very rich, beautiful brown. So like, I don't really know why. I'll look great with gray sprinkles. Thank you. Thank you. You think I'm going Snow White like your great aunt, which you've wanted since you were a kid. Her hair is so lovely. I know you're jealous, Doom. Doom, unfortunately, does not have hair to go gray. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'll rock it for both of us. You're dark gray, light gray. It's been going since mid-20s. About 5 years ago, you quit dyeing it, and you're 43. It probably looks sick as hell. And gray hair is in. Gray hair is in right now. TBH. Short nail arts. My grandma is Snow White. Like, that's her hair. And I don't think I'm gonna get her hair because she has pretty fine hair, which nobody else on that side of the family has. It's very strange, but I don't think I'm gonna actually go Snow White like her. I think I'm gonna be a salt and pepper baby like my dad and my aunt. Yeah, the other kid on that side of the family, the other aunt on that side of the family has red hair. So yeah, so I don't even, and she's been dyeing it since she started going gray, so I have no idea what it looks like grayed. Hello, Holly. Hello. You've been rocking gray hair wigs since your early 20s. You're cool like that. You are cool like that. You are. Your 3 maternal aunts are all silver. It's so cute. I think I'm going to end up being salt and pepper. And I did say that once I started going gray, I would allow myself, if I wanted to dye my hair. We'll see. I fucking hate maintenance. I don't want to maintain. So like, that's how I run my life is I don't maintain. I do maintain, but like things need to be so simple. I have to have my life be so fucking simple or else I will implode. So like if I found a nice like dye or tint that I could just do in the shower, I would do that. Like I might do that if I could just go to the shower and just like touch it up. But like I also really like doing everything myself, which is why I'm so happy I've started to finally cut my hair on my own. I have wanted to cut my own hair since far before the pandemic, actually. Since I watched Will and Grace, or not watched Will and Grace, but I was watching a documentary or something or interview about Will and Grace. And Megan Mullally, who was in Will and Grace, and had like a layered 90s haircut, she was like, yeah, I cut my hair the entire time I was on Will and Grace. And I was like, you fucking did? What the fuck? So ever since I heard that about Megan Mullally, I wanted to cut my own hair because I was like, how fucking freeing. And it is so freeing. This took me 5 fucking minutes. It's longer to do this, which I have been doing myself for a long time. Like I'll get it done if I get my hair cut, but I'll do touch-ups on my own. And I love learning. I love learning how to do stuff. And I've been on such a learning kick recently, so it's just been awesome. So your grandma and great grandma had red hair like you, and their hair went white. You're looking forward to that, so I don't have to bleach your color block. Yes, see, like there are pros to aging. There are pros. Okay, so we're gonna do a gradient because everybody wants a fucking gradient. Everyone's on my ass about gradients. Let's look at a sunset. Let's see if we can find a Lord of the Rings sunset. Oh yeah. Screen share. We got some Lord of the Rings sunsets. I don't know if I'm gonna actually follow these Lord of the Rings sunsets because like they might not be as beautiful as I want them to be. But I do want, you know, it's always good to look at a little bit of reference before you get into stuff. We're going to look for sunset colors. Let me screen share. Okay, beautiful. So let's do, I want to do something. I don't want it so dramatic it goes up to the blues. One thing we don't have a lot of. Check out Arizona sunset. I might do that. I don't want it to go like this is kind of the color palette I am thinking. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so the reds up to like, so we would do like We would do like a deep, deep orange, like maybe Bird of Paradise by Orly, up into a yellow, up into like a coral to purple kind of thing. We can't do too many though, because we can't. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. The Midwest, the Southwest is so gorgeous. Lord of the Rings give off gray sunsets. I don't really want to do a gray sunset. I want this to be a little more vibrant. It said do a black clear thermal over the golden elvish script, but I think that the message got lost in the chat. Oh, well, I'm not doing that though. I already have a plan. Maybe we can do that next time. That does sound cool. I could maybe do that on my thumb. I could maybe do that on my, actually, yeah, let's do that on my thumb, Doomed. It's for your birthday. I want to do something for you. For your birthday. So let's do that on my thumb. Tiffany, it's your birthday too. Happy birthday. Did you see the lesbians I made for you? Or at least that I stamped for you. Happy fucking birthday. I hope it's so amazing. I feel so honored that you're here saying hi on your birthday. Look at that. It's real indigo. Oh my God. My freaking friends. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. What was I saying though? What was I saying? Your husband, you are currently watching Will and Grace at dinner time. You want to be Karen so bad in high school, and now too, actually. The desire to be Karen, it never ends. It never ends, evidently. Man, sunsets are beautiful. Look at this fantasy sunset. I love this. I love it. It's so beautiful. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's see. So we got some ideas. We got this like indigo, plum, persimmon, marigold, and it's going down. Like they have it this way, but it's actually this way. That's okay. That's okay. Damn, so pretty. So pretty. Ba-na-na-na. Ba-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Wait, both of you, okay. For a minute, I was like, Carolyn, you too? I know, birthday twin, right? How exciting. Just making sure I got everything. Sorry, I'm getting to the fucking gradient short. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. All right. Let me grab some frickin' polish. Let's go. All right, we got Claim to Fame. Yeah, I'll do that one. They say plum. Yeah. We're gonna have to go, we'll do String of Hearts for the plumish color. I am actually going to do Indigo Skies for the indigo, although Indigo Skies is an indigo. Just so you know. But it will work very well for this. And then we need a orange. An orange. Bird of Paradise. Beautiful. How many songs till Gradient? I don't know. Here's Wonderwall again. I've got steps. I've got steps to be taken, everybody. There are steps. There are steps to be taken. I'm not going to use water today. BT Dubs, not going to use water today. Because I just don't feel like getting up and wetting my sponge. You know? I just don't want to go wet my sponge. By the way, we have our grow tent. So I got a resin 3D printer. Resin 3D printers are really dangerous. In case you don't know, they are dangerous. I talk about this on the podcast a little bit, but sometimes you'll be watching a video. Yes, thank you. I did it myself. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Meet. Where is my, here's my latex. And then we got to go in with a base coat. There we go. Yeah, toxic AF, exactly. They're very, very dangerous. And I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube where people are like, you know, oh, I'm using my resin printer. It smells really bad though. And I'm like, dude, like, seek help. Like, don't be breathing in your resin. So in addition to a respirator, like basically a gas mask, and gloves and stuff, and a few other precautions, we have set up a grow tent, like one might use to grow weed. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for listening, Tiffany. They didn't even show me podcasts on my Spotify Wrapped because I'm not sure I listened to a single podcast on Spotify. I listened to a couple on like other platforms, but I don't think I listened to anything on Spotify. But yeah, so basically what the tent is it close. That's good. But also it's not, you know, like I honestly feel like resin might be one of those things where, like, you know, natural gas is odorless. When you smell a gas leak, it's because there is a scent added to the gas to like make it smell better. Not better, sorry. To make it smell at all. So that people can find it, can smell it. Hello, Wendy, how you doing? And I feel like perhaps that should be a thing for resin as well. Like maybe even if it doesn't smell, they should add an odor to it so that people, you know, are more likely. Mostly got to worry about cleaning with the IPA because evaporation is when the toxic bits are released into the air. Well, I'll be doing that in the tent as well. You want a grow tent to make it to a steam room, but no, Vero doesn't want to. Well, you know, happy wife, happy life. It wasn't a fun thing in the Discord, Twitch chat. You're fine. Let's see. Oh my God, we're getting ready with you. I also talk about Paul on the upcoming. So freaking cute. I've been calling you Blorbo from my stream, which you probably don't know the term. Blorbo from my stream or Blorbo from this random production of A Christmas Carol in Utah. Because I just get so excited about you being in this show and how cute your costume is and how cute your makeup is and how you're wearing nail polish. And a Blorbo just means like a character you're excited about. You know, like Brahms is a Blorbo of mine. So I'm like, oh, you mean Blorbo from my chat? Yes. Tabletop miniatures. I've been painting a lot. You're doing okay, busy, working and lurking. Very fun. Wait, let's see. Worry about the cats breathing it. Yeah. So basically, I enclose the entire printer in this tent. It has a fan going in one side. It has a fan coming out the top on the other side. And it goes to a tube to a like thing that was installed in my window so that it goes directly outside. So like, I'll have to open it and close it, but it's also in a room that the cats don't go into. It's in our old bathroom that was attached to our bedroom downstairs before we moved upstairs. And it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine for the cats. And hopefully fine for the humans as well. So yeah, I am so excited. Let me show y'all though. Let me show you what I've been doing of the, well, actually let me put on my first layer of nail polish because you gotta let this shit dry forever if you want a good gradient. I can't tell you the number of times I have fucked up a gradient because I just didn't wait long enough. I don't know why I did so many layers of this yellow. Like why I did like so much of that. It is a ton of work. Yeah. That's good, Doomed. Good. Well, I'm happy about that. But I will still take precautions because I am a precautionary person. This could be a long stream because Gradient, yeah. By the way, we're watching Perfume tonight. We're watching Perfume in the Discord tonight. I have not seen this movie. Everyone else has seen this movie and thinks it's crazy and great, and I'm so excited. Y'all, I'm so excited. It is so rare that people recommend a movie to me and I'm actually excited to watch it. Because you know me. I'm a hater. And I noticed something. I noticed something recently. Here's the thing. I like to watch things fully. I like to watch things totally, like, I like to have my eyes on the prize. I often watch movies in installments because sometimes I have a hard time focusing. So I break them up into, 2 or 3 installments. And so it takes a long time for me to really fully enjoy something. He's like, no thanks, he's such a hater. So yeah, that's my deal. I don't like watching things while I do other stuff. I like watching YouTube videos and stuff while I do other stuff, things that I know I don't need to be looking at, but I don't like doing that. And what I like more than watching almost anything is pursuing my creative endeavors. So when I don't watch something, just know it's because I am making a creative endeavor for all of y'all to enjoy. That's what I like doing more than anything else. And often, even when I sit down to watch something, I will stop it to work on creative endeavor. I'll be like, I can't sit here anymore. I have to write. UPS said your Hello Taco's gonna be here by 3, but you check the tracking right now and they changed it. No. Nar. Yeah, what did you get from Hello Taco? There's a lot of my faves my husband does not like. Trying to stamp even script 1 letter at a time. What a fool I am. Man, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck, girl. Good luck. But yeah, the 3D printer is a fuck ton of work. A fuck ton of work. But I'm more than anything, I'm excited to get all the minis. But secondary, I'm very excited to have this skill set. I'm hoping to also learn Blender. And I know that is like, I know that do you love me if you haven't seen that today? If you did not know, if you are here and weren't here at the beginning and you didn't know, William Brent Bell, the director of The Boy 2016, loves this. He told me personally he loves this. He loves my big ol' hairy titties. He thinks my big ol' hairy titties are sexy. Jojo, do it. Do it. Foiled again. Scattered Hollow Jam Session. 50 Shades of Greige. Excellent. Let me show you some of the stuff I've been working on. So recently I finished Peace, my APC, my armored personnel carrier, named Peace. And this is for the Fallout Wasteland Warfare RPG. So Modifius, this company, makes Fallout minis. This is a 3D printed one that my friend 3D printed of an APC, and I painted it. And this is Cherry Bomb, who's my character. Thank you, Holly. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy with the bubbles. This is based off of the Muppet movie, Fozzie's Uncle Studebaker, after Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem work at disguising it. Good luck learning Blender. That shit is ridiculous learning curve. I can never put up energy and time into learning it. I feel like I must. I must do it. I feel the calling deep inside. But yeah, I know, like, there is an amazing artist on Drawfee who learned to use it and did it incredibly in like one afternoon. And then another person tried to use it and he was just trying to do one little thing and he could not do it. But I will say, she was making a room that was like all squares and he was trying to make a 3D dinosaur. So I do actually think his was harder. I gotta go. It's fine. Don't stretch the knee. All right. Enjoy your show. Have a good time. Bye. Break a leg. All right. So yeah, there's my APC. Here's Bob. Bob is the handyman for my my dispensary. We sell chems. Cherry Bombs dispensary. We sell chems. It's in Hangman's Alley. I am probably going to be making a Hangman's Alley diorama for them to play in. I'm really excited. Julia, is this Blender? Yes, Diffie Aggie. Exactly. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you. Exactly. I relate the character, the host Julia Andrafi. I relate to her so much because sometimes she does the most incredible stuff. And other times it's like somebody surgically removed her brain. And like, I feel like that sometimes. My mini factory is going to be a friend for your models. Okay, yeah. I will check it out. One of my first Thingiverse. Okay, I'll remember that. One of my first projects is going to be designing models for the band Priest to give to them at their show. I'm very excited. So yeah, there's Bab. And all of y'all know I've talked about Chomper quite a few times on this show, on this stream. Chomper is done. The mask and the ears was made by Chomper's dad, Dirty Jerry. I don't know if dad's the right term. It's kind of loaded. Chomper's owner, Dirty Jerry, the person who plays him at least. And he also did the tail, but I did this whole, I did like his thong thing around the tail. I did his mitts, his little doggy mitts. This was 3D printed. The Giddy Up Buttercup. Chomper equal QT. Thank you. Yeah, I can program them. I mean, in theory, I can. In theory, I can. I don't know if I will, but in theory, I can. I will probably start by downloading most of them. How I plan on making the Priest minis is by designing them in a program called Hero Forge. Designing them as basic as I need to, exporting them as a 3D model for me to print, and then the stuff that Hero Forge can't do for me, I plan on sculpting myself. So I need to sculpt a leather jacket. I need to add, let me show you the person I'm sculpting. I mean, the people, 3 people. Oh yeah, I think I've already showed you guys the Chomper mini. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, his dad, I keep calling him his dad. I don't think I should do it. His owner hates robots. So he has ripped apart this Giddy Up Buttercup. We found a few Giddy Up Buttercups. He's ripped apart this Giddy Up Buttercup and it's sitting in a pool of oil. So I did that. I did all the base. I did all of this stuff because this was a plain base. Usually the bases have stuff on them already in Fallout Wasteland Warfare, but I had to buy this from a different, this is not a Fallout Wasteland Warfare mini. This is a conversion of like a crawling zombie that somebody made for just for whatever, just for their own purposes. So we had to convert it. He used to have big, long, gross nails and a big old long, gross tongue, but we fixed him. We neutered him. And then I got some pics of Chomper and Cherry. I painted this barricade back here, this Nuka-Cola barricade back here, and I painted Cherry. I also labeled them myself. So there's Cherry taking Chomper for the walk with a piece, my APC in the background. Then also we went to a game store nearby and we played a game there. This is my crew that runs We Sell Drugs, or We Sell Chems. In my game that I actually built this settlement in and actually built Cherry Bomb in, Cherry Bomb being my sole survivor from Fallout 4. Sorry if you're not familiar with this game and you're like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you have a light box? Do you get some glamour shots of these little cuties? I do, and I will. Thank you. Hi, Kazachi. Hello. Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Yeah, so in this picture, this was all the set was all borrowed from the gaming store. The gaming store had this terrain already. We borrowed it. This little computer, I did do that one. I made this little computer. We got it 3D printed, I think, and I painted it. And then I painted these 4 models. So we have Crazy Eye Candace, named because I had such a hard time painting her eyes. So she do look a bit crazy. And I call her Candy, and she is she's the chemist. She's the one who makes the chems at We Sell Chems. This is Pigpen. He is basically your personal bodyguard. Named because he's a little dirtier looking than the other models, so we call him Pigpen. Yeah, there's some minis you've painted that you've cursed with the amount of detail. Yes. There's Bob, the handyman, as I've shown you before. And back here is Sheffield. He's not very in focus, but if you have played Fallout 4, there's a character in Diamond City named Sheffield who's like, Nuka-Cola! I need a Nuka-Cola, man! And you can give him a Nuka-Cola and you can recruit him to your settlement. And since Hangman's Alley, where these guys are from, is right next to Diamond City, I decided that one of my crew is Sheffield. And we actually recruited another person yesterday. We recruited somebody yesterday during our campaign. Here is Peace, parked outside of a red rocket. I made it so that this door can go up and down. It's attached on a dollhouse hinge to go up and down. Unfortunately, it doesn't look very good. You're only going to be here for LOTR. You're not going to be here for the shrimp, unfortunately. It already happened. But I'm so glad you're here, Jadoob. It's like listening to your friends talk about magic. I don't know what's going on, but you can tell they're jazz as fuck about it. Yeah, exactly. At least I have pretty pictures to go with it. But yeah, I'm going to take a tire from an extra tire from this, and I'm going to... hello, hon. Oh, thank you. I didn't put a picture of those up yet.
You want me to bring anything else?
No, leave those here, and then I'm going to continue talking about this, and I'll show them these guys. I love you.
I love you too. I'll come back and get them in a bit.
Thank you. Mwah. All right. I'm so sorry. Look, I'll do a redo when you feed me a shrimp. It's like I'm talking to a... feel like I'm talking to a preschooler right now. Not that you are, just that I'm giving the vibe off. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna be putting a spare tire over it to make it look prettier. And then my husband put this together. We have a lot of cardboard terrain. This is cardboard terrain. And some of it is 3D printed and some of it is just like made by Modifius, the company that makes these things. So he put this together because we are in Quincy. You missed a shrimp. I'm so sorry. If you know from the game, Quincy used to be the headquarters, I believe, of the Minutemen. And so Husbando did his best to actually do the set of actually make it look like the town. And he did a really good job with the freeway. Really good job. I painted this big guy. This isn't in focus, but I painted this big guy. I painted that thing, and then Hubs. Oh, and I painted this guy, Ezra Hollis. You can't see him, but he's a daddy. He even has a dad mug on the floor next to him. There is peace. This will be war. This will be war. We will have war and peace sometime soon. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm really excited. I should write that down. This is Scribe Sam, my friend Tony's character. Back here are these two. This is Lovebot 9000. Well, actually, right now he's Likebot 800 because it's a long story. He's a robot cult leader, and then that is one of his followers, his acolyte New, who is fighting these super mutants. And the friend who did these, he's the one who helped us print these other things. Thank you, Dooms. Thank you. But yeah, there's Scribe Sam up on top of the overpass. And there's Cherry Bomb coming out of the APC. So yeah, it was a great time.
Feel free to not show all of them off.
Oh my God. All right. I'll show them. Husbando has brought down several minis, including my behemoth. Is he behemoth enough for you? Is he behemoth enough for the Behemoth Club? All right, let me go to overhead. I can show you these guys. Here is my behemoth. I don't think he has a name, but we did kill him. We did kill him last night. He's a big boy. It was really hard to find reference for this behemoth because they don't make them in focus. If you look at them in the game, they're always out of focus. And every picture I found, they were out of focus. And I'm like, is that just what they look like? Are they just out of focus? Are they just created out of focus? Is that how they make the super mutant? They just make them out of focus. So yeah. There is the behemoth. I'm gonna put these in a safe place. Here is Daddy Ezra Hollis. Let's see if I can get some closer ups. Closer ups. I will do my gradient as soon as I'm done showing these off. Manual focus. Nope. Show off Ezra. So this is the general of the Minutemen, Ezra. He is actually a different character that they don't make in Ezra Hollis because he doesn't appear in the game. He's just spoken about. So he's actually an NCR trooper, or not a trooper necessarily, but an NCR guy. And I just think he looks like an absolute daddy. So he has a little spilled coffee cup over here, and I wrote dad on it. So it actually says world's best dad, but you can't see that part. You can't see world's best because it's like, you know, it's around. This here is Clint. And his glasses actually turned out way better than I thought they did. He's wearing like mirrored glasses. So happy with how I did his whole deal. I'm very happy with Clint. Is he Chomper's daddy? Maybe. Hey, fucking maybe, actually. Maybe. He's my daddy, but not in a weird way. Or yes, in a weird way. Thank you, Luna. One time there was like a cup and I made it a 7-Eleven cup. on a different model. But yeah, so that's Clint. He looks so good. I'm so happy with Clint. I'm looking at him right now and I'm like, fuck Clint, you look so good. You look so good, Clint. I love looking at my stuff I've worked so hard on, and it's worth how hard I've worked on it. Here is I forgot we have a name for this guy. What's I love you.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Oh, Officer Denzel. It's D3N-Z3L.
This is Officer Denzel. Thank you, Doom. Thank you. In a daddy way. I wouldn't call it a dad way. In a daddy way.
It's gonna take a couple trips. So can I have those?
Yeah, you can have these. Okay.
I'll come back up and grab the others.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But yeah, Officer Denzel is a Securitron. His little things are blacklight reactives, little buttons. So if you blacklight, you can see them. And he has these cute little flowers, these cute little plants. Thank you, Doom. Thank you. Yes, a 7-Eleven cup. You saw it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right. And then our last one. Yes, man. Yes, man is going to fucking shoot you in the face. And he's going to smile while he does it. Because that's in his character to do. So yeah, I made a yes man. And I'm so happy with him. I'm so happy with him. He's so freaking cute. I love my yes man. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love yes man so much. All right. You can take away the Securitrons. Thank you, my beautiful assistant husbando.
You're welcome. I love you.
I love you too. All right. Oh, knock down a nail polish. As happens in this room. I don't know what happened. Oh no, it's my stamping plate that I knocked down. All right, gradient time, bitches. Thank you, LaQueer. Thank you. All right. Oh, I need to do my latex. Let's do my latex. So that's what's been happening in my world. I'm currently working on some fucking monstrosities. I'm working on, what are they called? Centaurs, but not in the cool or hot way. They're mid-temperature centaurs. They're gross. Centaurs in Fallout are super gross. And I am painting them with love and care. All the love and care I can muster. I need to remember. I need to remember that which way a sunset goes and how I want it on my nails. Because I want the crew to be walking across the bottom, like across the tip of my nail. You had repressed the centaurs. Many do. They didn't put them into Fallout 4 because I hear the reason they didn't put them into Fallout 4 is because like the graphics had gotten good enough that they were just like, you know what? Actually, fuck no. Actually, no one needs to see this. No one needs to see these centaurs. To which I say, don't be a fucking pussy. Make the damn centaurs. We're playing Fallout, not like, you know, Barney's Funtime Friend Express. Like, my favorite game, Barney's Funtime Friend Express. I heard recently that there's been a big backlash, or was a big backlash against Barney. Not by anybody normal, not by anybody who has a fucking life, but by like dudes who think that Barney isn't masculine enough. Can they put these in the show? They should. They should put the centaurs in the show. Absolutely. They're just the fucking worst. They're just so not fun to look at. And also the models that we had, oh my god, worse than anything. The models that we had a lot of gaps in them. Like, so there would just be like a seam and then like a hole leading to the inside of their bodies. And that made me want to throw up so bad. I filled the holes. I like filled them with green stuff, which is like what you fill holes with in minis as soon as I could, because I could not bear to look at them. Yeah. And it's so funny because I also hated Barney as a kid. And it had nothing to do with misogyny in any way. I just thought it was dumb. Because I was a hater and I was like slightly above the intended age range, which meant I was like fucking 8 or something. Like slightly above. Look, Selena, I don't hate Barney anymore. I have grown as a person. I don't need to hate Barney to feel good about myself anymore. At the time, though, I was such a hater as a kid. I hated Barney, the Power Rangers, Pokemon, I'm sure there were other things I hated too. Those were the big 3 though. And it was really dumb because like I loved Sesame Street and many other kids shows for my whole entire life after I was a child, like, and at that time I liked those too. Like my bedroom up until unfortunately, well, okay, like I say unfortunately, but like this was a big part of my life when I was that age and I really did love it. But like my upstairs in my mom's house is entirely Harry Potter themed. And you never hear me talk about my obsession with Harry Potter because, you know, and I'm not really obsessed with it anymore because, you know, but there was a time. But before that, my room was all Blue's Clues themed. Because I thought they were dumb and like Doomed, like prove me the fuck wrong. I'm not saying I still hate them. I'm just saying like They were extremely campy, but I didn't read it as being like funny campy when I was a kid. I read it as being sincere. And like I have been I have been watching like not adult movies, but like PG-13 R-rated movies since I was a kid. Like, not to say that I had like good taste, because honestly I don't believe that good taste exists, but I had a certain taste. And I was just like, this is dumb. And I was also 8. Please remember, everybody, I was legally 8 at the time. I was legally 8, 9, 10, 11 at the time. Like, it wasn't an adult Stephanie with her brain, you know, looking at stuff and understanding concepts. It was me being like, why do you want to watch that show? It looks dumb. Because I'm a child and a bitch of a child. Legally 8. So when I talk about my hatred of Pokemon and all that stuff, it is not something that I like. Pokemon now, like, I don't know it very well, and I wish I liked it at the time, because then I would have more nostalgia for it and it'd be more exciting for me. And I think it's cute and fun. Why not? Who wouldn't think it's cute and fun? Only a dumbass 8-year-old, you know? Only a dumbass 8-year-old who's like legit too cool for school, you know? Yeah, thank you, Selena. Thank you. You're so sad at J.K. Rowling. There's what an awful nasty woman. You loved Harry Potter too. Exactly, Holly. Like, what the fuck happened to her? You know, I think that once, yeah, born a hipster, absolutely. Yeah. He's the OG love spreader. He is. Look, I'm not proud of what I thought at 8 years old, but I'm willing to guess many of you also had fucked up ideologies at 8 years old, especially about TV shows. That's my guess. That's my guess. But no, I hate it, but I did hate Pokemon until I was like, I think like, I don't remember, like, I don't know if there was like a big change or anything, but I think one day I was just like, oh, well, this is kind of dumb to be mad about. See, exactly, Doomed, exactly. I loved SpongeBob. I loved Nicktoons when I was a kid. And I remember when SpongeBob came out, my cousin and I were so excited. Our favorite was the Angry Beavers. That was my cousin and I's favorite, was the Angry Beavers. My cousin was much more the Daggett, and I was much more she was much more the Norbert, and I was much more the Daggett. Because my cousin was like, she wasn't as fucking awkward as I was. She was kind of a normal kid. Like, she was my cousin. And like we were really good friends. We're not particularly close now, but we do reminisce about the old days. Nothing happened. It's just we both got older. And she moved, you know? She moved away. But yeah, like, it's not that she wasn't a weirdo at all. But she wasn't as big of a fucking weirdo as me. I don't think she has ADHD. That'll do it for you. You were like 2 years too old for Pokemon. You have a grief over nostalgia you'll never have. Yes, short nail arts, me too. They're so cute. You would love to love them. Exactly. Thank you so much. Because people always tell me, you can get into it now. And I'm like, I understand I can get into it now. But like, I just don't care as much to do so. And if I was nostalgic, I would. Last night you were talking about SpongeBob last night and was like, you know, it's underrated. Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's Laboratory fucks. My sister does the best Dexter voice. She is so good. Also, I have a nail polish that I love called Omelette du Fromage. Love it. Hey Arnold was very good. It wasn't my favorite, but I think part of it was that Hey Arnold was like kind of a step up. It was like a little more serious, you know? I was like kind of more in it for the gags, and Hey Arnold was like, I'm gonna give you a story. And I was like, I respect you, Hey Arnold. I do have that polish. I respect you, Hey Arnold, but like, I need the gags, you know? I don't even know who the Weekenders are. I don't even know that. I did my thumb, but I'm not gonna... Maybe I will do the gradients on my thumb, but I might remove it because I'm gonna be doing that, Elvish writing. All right. We're doing the big part. We're doing the, like, the purple part, the big half of the sponge at the base of my nail. Not the top. Or not the, I don't know, not the edge, but the base. We're doing it that way. We're doing it doggy style. I'm just gonna wipe this on this other sponge because I don't want to have that dry all out. But I need a paper towel. All right. Let's just try starting off. Oh, this one I want to do the other way. Okay. We're gonna do several layers. Of this. So, and if I'm not paying attention to chat, I'm sorry, but this does require some concentration. Whoa. This does require some concentration. I'm trying to get the colors a little more compact because my nail isn't that big. I am blessed to have decently sized nail beds, but they're still not that big. Yeah, as you can see, letting it dry is just absolutely the most important thing. Ed, Edd n Eddy is so good, and the creator has confirmed that Double D is a trans woman. People asked like what each character will do when they grow up. And the creator was like, amongst other things, Double D will be a woman. So, Ed, Edd n Eddy said trans rights. Just so you know. I'm actually going to add a little more orange. A little more pink. So I just feel kind of like, I don't know. Let me do you first, because there's a little too much paint on that one. Okay. We're going for the purple being like really towards the top, because one thing, a lot of the bottom of this is going to be obscured by our beautiful fellowship, the Fellowship of the Ring, as well, you know. All right, I will go back and look at chat. This should be the last pass. You can really just like go fucking hog wild on these gradients and just keep going, keep going, keep going. As long as your base is dry enough, because if your base isn't dry enough, you're just all you're going to be going to is to pick up some tissues from your closet. Because you'll be crying if your base isn't dry. But look how deep and rich this last pass of color is. Oh no, oh no. That's like getting my yellow over there. I'm gonna have to just like go back over there and yeah, that might just have to be. I'll have to go back over there and do a thing. Words, everybody, words. Okay. My fucking liquid latex is like, we're done? We're done. Let's get my thumb in on the action over here. Just one last pass to get it nice and even. The bottom here has a little bit of the wrong color. There, I got it. I got it. Okay. Beautiful. Let's peel this off. Whoops. Let's peel this off. I need some tweezers to peel this off with. Peel it off. I'm gonna need to clean these tweezers because they're my nice tweezer man tweezers. Where are my other tweezers? Who the fuck even knows? All right. This one does not want to let go. I did 2 layers of latex, which I do recommend, especially if you have a hard time peeling latex. 2 layers of latex is great. But today it does not want to peel off in one go. All right, all right, all right, all right. We're looking gorge. We're looking gorge. Looks exactly like how I want to look. I mean, it could be a little more yellow, but beggars can't be choosers. And maybe, I don't know, maybe I could do like a yellow outline of the people. I just have a little bit of purple to fill in towards the base of my ring finger. Let's see, Fellowship of the Ring. Okay. Meet. If your Hollow Talk to Swatch plus your Black Friday orders, got so many packages, yes. You'd have, oh, you're talking about, yeah. So with Disney, I never got into the, Disney, like, I really liked some of the Disney shows from when I was a kid. But like the Disney original movies, absolutely fucking not. I thought those were so cringe. I thought they were so cringe when I don't even know if I was in the demographic for them ever. I mean, I was in the demographic for them at some point in my life, but I don't know if they were showing when I was in the demographic. I think I was technically in the demographic, but I just thought at that point I wanted to be a director, and I was watching the movies that you know me to love now. And like every movie that was up for Academy Awards and like all that other stuff, and I was just like, no, like I don't have time for this. Again, I'm not trying to say that like this is the opinion you should have or that I was correct. I'm just trying to say like that was my opinion at the time. Hearing about all the Black Friday packages arriving is so exciting because I didn't buy anything, so I'm living vicariously. Good job, Carolyn. We're also saving up. We're also saving for home renovations. You tucked it in, gave it a kiss on the forehead. Wait, what did you tuck in? And oh, you got a lunchbox of Zoe in the mail and put it in your bed with a heating pad so it'll warm up faster. That's so amazing. Now to remove your current polish. It has hex glitter. It's gonna be here a while. Yep. You get them all out. You just painted over them. That's what happens. That's what you do. I'm still looking. Xenon were fantastic movies, not good per se, but so fun. Yeah. Speaking of Disney Channel original movies, I'd like to host a Hanukkah movie in the Discord January 2nd. Who's in? What day is January 2nd? January 2nd. Thursday? Probably not me, but we'll see. Depending on what time you do it. I had to be done by 5. Or not by 5, by 6. You got 8 ILNPs and like 3 magnetic because I love their magnetics. I've never tried an ILNP magnetic. All right. All right. All right. All right. I brought in some nice things, and I don't know what I did with them. There they are. Return of the King. Special nail polish remover pads. I love these things. I tried these little, I don't know if I still even have them. Here they are. I just spilled them everywhere. These little pink pads, these fucking suck. Do not. They suck. They don't absorb anything. They are like trying to like remove nail polish with a piece of plastic. It is very bizarre. Very bizarre. I don't know why they make them that way. But these are lovely. And they also come with a little tiny acetone pump. I've never had one of these work well for me. One of these little ones. The big ones work great for me. Maybe I'll try to see if there's a purpose for that for my my mini painting. We'll see. Ooh. Oh, Danny, hopefully we'll get the podcast today. If not, we'll get it on Monday. But I fucked up the, I fucked up. Like, in the beginning of the episode, like, I thought we were synced at the beginning of the episode. And then I got halfway through the episode and then realized that at one point we sing something in unison, but it was not in unison. And so, like, I decided, because I was dumb, I didn't go back and start relabeling the places to cut for our editor. I was just like, you know, line it up this time, and then after this, have it all be this way. And I guess even with that, everything was weird, and I also, like, gave them way too much instruction. So they were like, what? And so I had to redo it all. So they got it yesterday. So there's a good chance we'll get it today. Everybody behind the scenes, Two Lacquered Ladies editing drama. It's a really good episode, though. This was such... If I had to listen to an episode... If I had to do 2 passes at an episode, this was the one. This was the one to do. The editing service has been wonderful. I do think that the flow is better. Everything's fine with the episode. I was just being a fucking weirdo about it. We forgot to talk about a few important things. You'll have to tell me what those are later. I've been looking for this cleanup brush for days. And you know where it was? It was exactly where it was supposed to be. Exactly where it was supposed to be. It was just like it was at an angle, so when I was looking at it, it just looks like a painting brush, not a cleanup brush. I actually should get a new one of these out. No! Your stairs are pretty scary, TBH. Are you okay? All right. Let's clean up this little spot. And we're gonna have to come back and kind of fill in the areas. By the way, I don't know when, but I am gonna try my hardest, everybody. I am like gonna really try my hardest to get some more on YouTube. Because I was rewatching some of my YouTube videos the other day, and I was like, I was pretty good at that. Oh no. Yeah. Is that SpaghettiOs on the cleanup brush? What? Shouldn't be. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I give good tube, thank you. That's what I hear. I'm hoping to give good tube again. Because I don't think I'm going to be returning to Tuesday streams. I think I'm going to start just streaming one day a week. But I really like making those videos. And the Fifth Element video, like, all of the polish work is done. Like the swatches, the choosing, all of that stuff, the naming, that's all done. It's just that, like, literally the reason I stopped uploading videos is because the Fifth Element, it looks like SpaghettiOs in there. What are you talking about? What are you fucking talking about? You all are, did I have a stroke? Did I have a fucking stroke? Hold on, my lips aren't visible right now. So I want my lips to be visible. In my cleanup brush, it's just crystals. It's just, you know, it's one of those dumbass, stupid, non-acetone resistant crystal situations. And I really like the cleanup brush. Except for the stupid, dumbass crystal situation. Hi, Fruit Bat. Okay, yeah, it is SpaghettiOs in there. Fine. Is that what you want me to say? That it is SpaghettiOs? I put them in there myself. Delicious spaghetti crystals. I want to make a hot dog water video. A video about my hot dog water polishes. Because there is a clip from Mystery Science Theater where somebody says it's delicious hot dog water, and I just want to use the clip. That's all. All right. There. Lips are visible. Maybe even a little too visible. Maybe a little too visible. I just wanted my lips to be visible. That's my goal usually. My lips but visible. All right. So let's get the stamping plate. Already fell on the floor once. And we need a big circle. So let us get, I think in the same Trapper Keeper, there's a shapes plate. There's also one that's kind of like this, like vaporwave sun in another Trapper Keeper. But I do think we have a big circle in here. There's a big circle that's supposed to be the background of a pizza, which is tempting. If this circle isn't big enough, we'll use the pizza circle. One of these days, I gotta do my fucking pizza Manny. I gotta do pizza. Your script trapping is mostly kind of okay. Yes. Hell to the yes. Okay, so I think, yeah, this should be plenty. So what we're gonna do, I don't have an opaque yellow. I really don't. So we're going to get white. And let's also, so let's plan. It does suck that they're going this way. It does suck that they're going that way. So like my index is gonna be like pretty much just Aragorn in the back half of Bill. And then, so this is gonna be like Bill and Legolas. And then like my ring finger is gonna be, but I think I want it to be above them. I kind of want it, I'm just gonna put it on my middle finger because that's where I have the most space. Or I could do it half and half. Or I could just do it on my ring finger. We'll do it on my middle finger. Every time you hear the word thick, that Nicole Loves clip. What's the Nicole Loves clip? But will be a decal, and I'm afraid. Wait. It will be a decal, and you're afraid of decaling. Why are you afraid of decaling? Fear not. Imagine I'm an angel coming down from heaven with like a million eyes and like wheels of scripture. And I'm like, be not afraid. That's me to you right now. I'm just like an angel from God. I'm like a Furby who are like angels. I am hoping, by the way, this area of my wall is hopefully going to be a piece of art that says Furbies are like angels. I need to make the art. Unfortunately, it doesn't make itself. I need to make the art. Well, is it going to be a sticker or is it going to be like either a water slide decal or like a nail polish decal? Because both of those are easier than stickers. Both of those are easier than stickers. I forgot to grab a thing. Well, yes, that's easier than stickers. Because stickers, it's kind of like you put it on. You saw a comic a while back where they had the Be Not Afraid Angel. I had to find it. Yes! Oh, I think I might know the comic you're talking about. Where like the person's really horny for the angel and then they're like, be kind of afraid. Be more afraid. Is that what you're... Not to burst your bubble. If it's not though, I'm very excited to see. I never should have come here. If you find it though, I'll show it to the audience because it's very funny. Yeah, that's generally me when it comes to this sort of stuff. Be kind of afraid. All right, let us get the tape. Let's take the tape off. Or not take the tape off, but I almost hit the side of my beautiful son. Okay. Unfortunately, this is like too high for what the sunset looks like. But you know what? We're gonna pretend we don't know how sunsets work. I was actually watching a video. It was for the Furby painting. I was actually watching a video about painting sunsets, and the person was like, and like painting clouds, and the person was like, here's how you do it real. Now in this picture, I don't do it real, but it looks pretty good, right? Let's see. Yes. This is almost it. Be not afraid. And he's like horny. You're like, be more afraid. Precisely. Just like that. All right. Now we're going in with this one. Let's go. A little pile of these over here. Exactly. Painting happy little clouds. There are rules in art, and sometimes those rules are meant to be broken. You know? I just hit this with my pinky. Let's move it so I don't do it. Oh, that didn't even fill it at all. These big pools, like, I remember when I first started stamping. These fucking pools, man. These fucking pools. I, like, need to find a place to put this stupid lint roller. And where's my, like, tabletop lint roller? Oh, it's over there. Let me grab another scraper. And actually, I'm going to go in on this without cleaning it. And let's see if that works any better. If not, that's okay. We can always try again, but it did luckily work. Big pools like that, in my humble opinion, are the hardest thing to stamp. By far. You just gotta be super gentle. So we're gonna put it over. Perfect. Perfection. Layered perfection. There we go. Very gentle scrape. Yes, Danny. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we got it. Now we can start on our boys. On the Fellowship of the Rang, baby. Rang, rang. As they say. You know they. You know the ones, the type. We're getting your bullet journal for winter. What should be your word of the season be? Nihilism. Fuck. Yeah. Generally, whenever you're having an issue with a stamp, like, there's of course different things, but like, being gentle is like one of the top tips. One of my top tips for anybody is to just be gentle. I used to scrape like so much up until somebody like mentioned it on stream. I was like a really intense scraper. All right, Aragorn and Bill. Remember when you're doing a thing like this, that is like a scene that starts from the bottom. Remember that you can always fill in the bottom. This does not have to be perfect. I'm just gonna go back with black nail polish and I'm going to fix that, you know? It don't have to be perfect. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm going to do Gandalf next, because I want to make sure that this is like paced correctly. So let's do Gandalf next. Like, I want to make sure before I go all in, before I don't have room for Gandalf, I want to make sure I have room for Gandalf. Some people leave room for Jesus. Here in this house, we leave room for Gandalf. Sometimes we're like, I don't want any more well-wishers or family or whatever. And he's like, what about an old bivalve? And I'm like, Clamdolf. But no. That was bad. That was a bad hiccup. It actually wasn't as bad as it could be, but it was bad. Winter's word should be stodgy. Had a hard time with larger open surface areas. Smaller ones are fine for me. Yeah, exactly, Holly. That was me for the longest time. And like the larger areas, they are just hard. So like, don't, you know, not that you're necessarily being too hard on yourself, but don't be too hard on yourself. Like, they're hard. They're not an easy, I forgot to get more polish, PS. I actually don't know where my polish thinner is, but like if I was thinking about it, I would put polish thinner in here. And actually part of me like just wants to like use a different, that definitely didn't work. Want to like try stamping with like a different polish. I do have like, let's just give, I'm gonna give this Hit the Bottle a try. Priority room for Gandalf, exactly. Maybe perfume will inspire some winter words, yes. Okay, this Hit the Bottle is literally dusty. In my experience, Hit the Bottle's black polish sucks balls. But maybe today is the day. Maybe it's been sitting around thinking about what it's done. And it's gonna be amazing. Well, it definitely worked better than my really dry Queen. It looks like it's not particularly opaque. But I don't actually think that's gonna be a problem. All right. So let's do Gandalf. So Gandalf and Frodo are on this nail. Unfortunately, Frodo, I'm gonna do the one next to Aragorn. Because if I can do kind of like an extra Frodo, I'm going to. My opinion, the best black stamping polish is Queen. You can get this on Amazon. It's one of the cheapest ones out there. One of the cheapest and most available. And also, it's incredibly good. It's very, very good. Right now I'm using Hit the Bottle. I love Hit the Bottle's polishes, but their black, in my opinion, underperforms. Yeah, I hope it's good. The What's Up Nail's black. Okay, that... I'm worried that this is not gonna come out right. And I was correct. Yeah, so looks like this black polish it's just a little thin. So let's like, I'm gonna not clean that. And I'm gonna fill it in again. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a light scrape. That looks good. Still not perfect. Actually, you know, it's pretty perfect. It's pretty good. Good enough. Hopefully it'll go on. And I didn't like wait too long to decide. Okay, so we've got the head of Bill the Pony. All right, we got Merry and/or Pippin. I didn't realize that Merry and Pippin became like the tallest hobbits ever. I guess the Ents give them something and it grows them. I wonder who gets to marry Merry and Pippin, or if they just get to marry each other. What stamping polish were you using? I'm gonna have to go back. Aragorn's got some holes in him. And we do have a little bit, like Bill's got some holes in him over here, and also like this kind of is weird over here. All right, so Got Legolas, we got... Okay, so if we start... Yeah, we should be able to fit everybody. Frodo and one of the best boys. I tipped it over. You're right, I did. Thank you. I'm gonna put it away. Maniology. Like, I don't support Maniology, but there's nothing wrong with their black polish. Or at least there hasn't been in my experience. But yeah. When in doubt, pinky out. No, when in doubt, just get the queen. Most black and white stamping polishes are good. All right, so if we start here, we can get that last dwarf, a little bit of Frodo. Frodo got the short stick today. Unfortunately. Yeah, their black polish is bad vibes just like them. Exactly. It's the vibes talking. It's the vibes. I don't judge anybody for wanting to get rid of that nail polish. But yeah. All right. All right. So far so good. I should have absolutely put that down further. Because you can see the bottom, and I didn't want to see the bottom of it. Like, part of me is like so tempted to like redo it. And we have the time. If I really wanted to redo that one, we actually have the time. But it turned out really good other than that. So like, I kind of feel like maybe don't do that. Maybe don't take all the time to redo that one nail. Just put the sun lower. But at the same time, it could be perfect, and we have an hour. So actually, maybe I'm gonna fucking do it. Maybe I'm just gonna make it better. Votes. Should I make it better? Should I do it gooder? Or should I just leave it as is because it's good enough? What do you think? Maniology Black's gotten so thick and goopy just by adding a lot of thinner. You're trying to use it up because you don't support them either anymore, but you think you might just throw it away. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of times where I've had stuff that I've been like, I'm just gonna use this up even though I don't like it. And like these little pads. I was like, I hate those other pads, but like I have so many of them, I need to use them. And sometimes it is just not worth. It is just not worth. I will do it. Question. Do over or nah? Do over? Nah. Start poll. All right. I put up a poll on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you will not be able to participate, but you can post your opinions. Are you like, I don't know how to triage you from here, but usually it's a stamping polish or it's the person pressing down too hard. Are you rolling your stamper? Are you taking your stamper and rolling instead of... Now, Nikki, my BFF, she fucking just plops it down and she gets it just fine. So sometimes like things that aren't supposed to work do work for people. We're doing this middle finger, the sun lower, because we have an hour. So like I don't need to move on. I don't need to, you know. So that sounds to me, Khaleesi, like you're pushing too hard. You're pushing too hard because what that tells me is that the ones on the outside aren't getting as much pressure, so they're picking up. But the ones where you're aiming, you're using too much pressure. So really just try, if you know, apologies if you've already heard this advice and don't want it. Just, you vote not. Well, we got 4 votes. We got 4 votes. Okay. I think I can do both. I think I can do my right hand, and I think I can do this. I think I can do both. So, let's remove this. It won't take very long. It won't take very long. Cause like we spent the first like hour of stream just fucking around. All right, yeah. Exactly. It pushes it out. So yeah, just really try to kiss the stamper to the plate. And what I do is sometimes I even like balance it on it, but just roll. And like, you're gonna roll and not put any pressure on it, and you're gonna think there's no way it picked that up. You're gonna be like, that's too light, and it's not too light. You're still gonna make your hands black in the struggle and have to wait a day because you can't get your fingers to not be black. That is a struggle. That is a fucking struggle. So yeah, like that's what it sounds like to me, is that you're pushing too hard on the image that you're aiming for. The images on the outside are not being pushed down too hard on. And so you're not getting the image you want, you're getting the ones on the outside. So if you try to do it a little bit softer. And also like try one scrape. If you're doing like multiple scrapes, try just one scrape. Ooh, by thinking it's a potato chip you're trying not to break. I like that. I like that, Jadoob. It reminds me of when I was in a production of Pirates of Penzance and they wanted us to hold our hands like this. Hold on, let me full screen myself. They wanted us to hold our hands like this. We were the daughters of the modern Major General. And they said, pretend you have little Fabergé eggs in your hand. Is what they would tell us. Yeah, that's a great advice. That is great advice. I fucking love Pirates of Penzance. P fucking S. I did realize though the other day, we've been talking a lot about Seven Brides for Seven Brothers recently, because I don't know, we live in the 50s or something. Oh wait, I need to do Bonder base first. Do I add Scatter Taco to foiled again? Girl, I do not know. Audience. You also have issues with monocle stampers. Definitely the way I roll the stamp. You have no issues with the ice cube stampers. Interesting. Monocle stampers work better for me than ice cubes. In my experience, but they both work for me. So always add hollow. While that's drying, let's together bath. This yellow really needs a clean. You need a cleaning. My perfect sad clown yellow. My Orly drawer is just like, why don't you use all of us? Why do you use the same fucking colors every damn day? And I'm like, shut up, Orleys. You don't know my life. You don't know my fucking life. You stupid fucking horse. Alrighty. Clean, clean, clean. Clean it, clean, clean it, clean, please. Alright, I guess this little part's just gonna be dirty. I might be able to get it to... I've got to make sure I don't, like, fuck up my nail art while I do this. Okay. That's good enough for me for now. There we go. All right, that's done. I should be able to get up in there. I actually wonder, while we're waiting for this to dry completely, let's go back to this right here. Make sure that's fully dry. That's another thing too, like, once you're capable of stamping with stamping polish, then you can start using non-stamping polish. When people say you can start stamping with non-stamping polish, they are setting you up for failure. They hate you. Kelly Marissa hates you. No, Kelly Marissa, you know, wants what's best for you, I'm sure. I don't want to say she loves you because, you know, she needs to have that separation between that parasocial separation. But the point is that one time she was like, you can use non-stamping polishes for stamping, and she's correct. You can technically do it if you're a very experienced stamper who can stamp fucking anything, like me. Sorry, I'm being such a bitch right now. But no, like, I tried it that way when I was first starting, and I could not get stamping to work. And then I finally got a stamping polish, and it finally worked. So, yeah. Kelly doesn't know what it is to struggle. I don't think that's true, but yeah, a little bit. Kelly wants you to save money on stamping polishes, but you can't start like that. Exactly. You can finish like that, but it's still not gonna do great. It's still not gonna be great. Technically correct, the best kind of correct. Exactly. That's what Kelly is serving. That is what Kelly is serving in her correctness. But yeah, if you're picking up stamps like no one's business, but if not, it's just gonna all end in tears. Because people would always say, like, Holo Taco stamps great. Holo Taco stamps great. And I was like, what's wrong with me? Holo Taco stamps great. It doesn't. Listening to Kelly go to concerts, you're like, why, oh no. Well, you just got what to try? Oh, caramel empanadas. Yes. Those are some of my husband's favorite things. And I think we're probably going to Taco Bell today. I think today is the Taco Bell day. I don't want to cook today because the kitchen is such a fucking mess. I really need to put my microwave in. But, like, there's so many things that needed to be done. Like, there was painting I needed to do that we ended up not actually using. And I'm glad I got to it, so we're going to do it next week. But, like, I had to do that. I want to get the 3D printer set up. I want to get the microwave installed. But the microwave box, this giant-ass microwave box, is just sitting in the kitchen, taking up space. And I'm like, fucking A. The linear stamp really well. That's good to know. That is good to know. I need to have a beverage. I actually got out my energy drink and I never actually drank it. So, bottoms up. I did have my morning coffee protein shake. So that gave me a touch of caffeine. You go to a lot of music shows. Everyone's vlog about going to a big show is very Sweet Summer Child to me. Interesting. I guess I don't have personal context for it. I don't really watch her vlogs. No, it is not Duanta's juice. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing Duanta's juice. I know you're all disappointed that I'm not going to be purchasing the Duanta sauce, but but no, it is my normal Monster Peachy Keen. I have one of these every day. Or at least I try to have one of these every day. Often I have half of one of these every day. Because I'm like... I don't like when the things do this. I don't like when they have a big, like, crease in them. I'm gonna look for a thing without one. I forget about my energy drink. All right. How dry are you? Whoa, I just had like a little hair on my finger when I did that. I hate when I redo something and then I like fuck it up in some special way. That it wasn't fucked before. Well, I think it's okay. I don't think I'll be able to see through the gradient. Ugh, my fucking latex. Okay. Let's redo the latex. I want to wait a little bit longer for this anyway. Maybe I'll make myself popcorn tonight for the movie. I make the sickest popcorn. It's so good. There we go. All right, all right, all right. Let that dry. Once that's dry, we can start on the gradient, and then we will restamp. Trying to think what I want to wear on my other hand if I want to redo that polish as well. I didn't remove the polish on that hand, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. Perfume calls for decadence. My decadent popcorn. To sprinkle it with truffle salt. You even put on your favorite perfumes in honor. Oh my god. Oh my god, speaking of perfumes, did y'all see what I posted in the vent channel? Do you want to hear the aging, talking about this, I'm thinking like the aging user base of Tumblr complaints. Occasionally on Tumblr you get like household recommendations or posts or whatever, and then you just get somebody commenting they just say like the aging user base of Tumblr. That's what this scenario is to me. So y'all know that I would die in the world of perfume. The light pear scent! Exactly, Selena, you get it. You get it, the light fucking pear scent. I was at the grocery store and I saw some spray dish washing fluid from Dawn. They sell that, it's a thing that they sell. So you know. And I've been wanting to get some because I think that it'd be really nice for getting, like, you have to wash your models before you paint them because they're covered in mold release. Because they're molded, they're covered in mold release, which makes them less sticky. So it's like if you put, like, an anti-sticky base coat on your nails and then painted them, you know? So I wanted to have the spray because I thought it'd be nice to get the mold release off of the models. And I'd only seen it like blue with like a scent in it. And I was at the grocery store and I saw free and clear. It was clear and it said free and clear. And I'm like, oh, it's free and clear of dyes and scents. Perfect. This is what I need. And I got home and I'm washing off a cutting board and I spray it and I'm like, there's a smell. It smells nice, but there is a smell. And then I look at the bottle and I see free and clear of dyes. light Paracent. And then the headache starts kicking in, which I did not get a full-blown headache, thank God. But also nausea, like nausea starts up. And so like I had to, I had to finish what I was doing and get away. And I did complain to Dawn. I was like, when people look for this kind of thing, they are often very sensitive to this kind of thing. And it's not okay to write free and clear and have it not be completely free and clear. It needs to be like dye-free, lightly scented, but in big words, because it was small. Like, I'll show you. Yeah, your mom gets asthma from scents. Your mom would get that Dawn to do the same thing. And then you would get free Dawn. Yeah, exactly. Like, let me show you. If you haven't seen in the Discord, let me show you the fine print. Like, perhaps legally they're in the right here, but look at that. Huge Platinum Plus Power Wash, free and clear, free of dyes, light Paracent. Tiny. Why would I look at that? So yeah, very misleading. And it's not like, what are they getting out of this? What are they getting out of this? Like, I understand. Like, if you're gonna do this, put like a big picture of a pear and put it up here, light Paracent, because like, is it cheaper for them to put a light Paracent in it? Who's buying free and clear to get a light Paracent? This isn't helping anybody. Dawn, this isn't helping you. This isn't helping you. It's not helping me. Like, at least if it was something that would save them money, and maybe they had another one of the light Paracent, then they just don't add dye to this. I don't know. But like, I'm like, this is a lose-lose. Lose-lose. You don't always go to the vent channel of Discords. They have PTSD from trying to help people with dumb advice. So it was a rare occurrence I saw. Yeah. Yeah. I totally get you. It could be like, just so you know, I want to be perfectly transparent. I don't always read every single vent in the vent channel. Because yeah, like I put it, the reason I have the vent channel, like maybe this will sound bitchy, but whatever. The reason I have the vent channel is because I didn't have a vent channel, because I have had experience with people, and the vent channel's been fine. But I have had experience with people kind of like, usually people I don't really know, not really like one of the in crowd, coming in and like trauma dumping basically in places that were not appropriate for that. So I made the vent channel because I just did not want that to keep happening. I was like, there needs to be a place for this, or every thread is going to be a place for this. Maybe I didn't need to tell you all that, but there, I'm telling you all that. But I do try to like keep up, because usually in general, it's just, it's just the people who I care about talking about stuff. And it's also nice to have a place to just post my stupid little vents. It's just nice to have a place to scream into the void, And you go like, this is the Scream Into the Void channel, and perhaps the void will scream back, but perhaps the void, I didn't need to do this. I haven't done the gradient yet. I didn't need to do that. Let's see. Probably have to cover up the smell of one of the ingredients or something. Interesting. People who go for free and clear, folks, are tending to, allergy sensitivity. Exactly. You try to get non-scenting cleaning products because your cat has asthma. It's nearly impossible. You're so right. It is nearly impossible. You had a friend who would come to you for dating advice and you give it to her and she'd get mad as hell at your advice. That's annoying. I do sometimes get mad at hell at advice, but usually not when I've asked for it. It's usually specifically what I have not. But yeah. You don't need to keep up with any channel of the Discord. You can just keep up with a few of them if you want to. I also have no problem with people going into channels and just posting stuff, you know? Like, I just like to see what y'all are up to. I just like to see what y'all are up to. But yeah, it is nearly impossible to find fully unscented cleaning products. So I do have to, like, just kind of, like, go for the least scented products and not the unscented products, you know? I don't know why I blew on that. It's kind of contradictory to my goals. All right. Sometimes I go in for my first dab and I'm just like, this isn't working. And I'm like, Stephanie, you know that, yeah, it's not working. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. We're getting there. You know that's not how it works. I try to not give advice out of nowhere, but it do happen sometimes. But I also have a pretty good vibe check on who actually wants it. But sometimes I'm just like, I need to tell you my opinion. I must do this. I must tell you my opinion. Okay. So we'll do one or two more of these. Let that dry for just a second. So looking pretty wet. The cleaning product whose scent I really love is Trader Joe's. Has a, is it juniper? It's like a juniper and something scent. And it smells like gin. And I love it. So for me, most natural scents, like you know, whatchamacallit, it's like essential oils, most of them don't give me headaches. Most of them. Lavender will affect me no matter what it's doing. If it's like literally a field of lavender will make me go like, I can't. Yes, yeah, I think so. I think so. The big, it's got the teal label. I forget, Fruit Bad, that you know these things. It's got the big teal label and it's round. Lavender sucks so bad. Yeah, exactly. You would hate that. I love it. I love it. I also use like, whatchamacallit, just plain old rubbing alcohol is great for cleaning. Like, just straight up rubbing alcohol is a great all-purpose cleaner. Like, it's so good. Generally, when I'm using it, I don't even miss my other cleaners. I'm just like, this is fine. All right. This should be the last one. And we did it. We dabbed. Our nails look fab. Kill this off. Lavender is so often used as bathroom spray. The smell of lavender smells like poop to you. Oh my goodness. You apply peppermint oil topically to help to your migraines. Yeah, I do that. I don't do it with peppermint oil specifically, but I do like menthol. I absolutely do that. It helps a lot, actually. It's really like, the thing is about like kind of like woo kind of stuff, kind of like new age, you know, like essential oils or whatever. It's like, yeah, the way that a lot of people say that they will work is not how they will work. You can't cure cancer with an essential oil. However, there are some essential oils that help with some things. You just have to be balanced about it. You just have to like actually use it for its purpose and not expect miracles. You know? You ever hear the candle, 2 different dock smells burning throughout your house? Yeah, I would die there, Danny. I would be dead. Hubs has his office, and he is allowed to light his incense. He is allowed to light his candles. He is allowed, not that he needs to be allowed to do anything, but that is my level. Oh my God. Funny story. So I had a roommate who I love. She's a good friend of mine. Love her. So I have a roommate who used to live in this room. She's the one who painted this room. And she moved in and she had 2 cats. And I said to her when she moved in, like, hey, when you move in, I need you to switch over to this other brand. I need you to switch over to the other brand of cat litter because I can't handle scented cat litter. By the way, if you ever wonder why cat litter smells so bad, it's because of the scents. Unscented cat litter, people will come to my house and be like, I mean, right now I don't think they say it because, like, I think we got, like, a bit of a thing that needs to be cleaned up. But, like, they'll come in and they'll be like, it doesn't smell like you have cats in here. Like, what's your secret, basically? And I'm like, my secret is unscented cat litter because that's what smells like fucking cats a lot of the time is the scent in the cat litter. But anyway, also, it gives me migraines. It's awful for me. Scented cat litter is awful for me. I can't handle it. I remember before I realized it was a scent, I was trying to get like more and more and more dust free. I'd be like, this 100% dust free isn't dust free enough. And I found out it was actually just the fragrance. And at that time, it's gotten easier, but at that time it was really hard to find fragrance free cat litter. So like, yeah, finally I found it. I realized I told my roommate, like, I need you to switch cat litter when you move in because like I have sensitivities and I can't handle cat litter. And even though it's in your room, I know I'm going to be able to smell it. And like, you gotta switch. So she's like, yeah, I will, but I just want to use this up first. I just want to use what I have up first. So she used it. I was like, this was like way upstairs and I was like way downstairs. And I literally like on the day-to-day level, I was like, I really need you to switch your litter. Like I could hardly like talk. I was like, even though it was in her closet upstairs, all the way away from me, I was like, I literally can't handle this. And then like, finally I was like, hey, here's a bag of cat litter. Go change it. And she was like, it's okay. I'm just using, don't worry. You can use that. And I'm like, no, go change it. I can't live like this. And then that was when she realized that like, I actually had a problem. I don't know what she thought. And I was just like, please go change it. Like, this is not a request. Like, I will kick you out. I didn't have to, though. I didn't have to. Oh, heck, you're obsessed with making polished decals now. Yes, use corn-based cat litter because you can't stand the clay-based ones. They smell so bad. I love the clay-based ones. I love them. However, they need to be unscented. Or else. Or else I will go beast mode. Got a little bit of cotton hair on my thumb. Not loving it. Why are you here? Okay. Let's do this sun right. I cannot put this sun too low. I literally cannot put this sun too low. There we go. Yeah. She learned a new social skill that day. She is such a sweetheart. Like, I love my friend. She's really smart. She's really fun. She's really funny. But I don't know if y'all have been there, but I have been there where it's just like a thing that you just don't get. There's just a thing you don't get. And then finally when you get it, it's like, oh my God, what the fuck is wrong with me? You know what I mean? like the other day, my friend was like telling me this paint scheme he wanted for a thing, and I was like, you want it like this? And he's like, no, not really. I want it like that. And he was pointing at this like black to pink gradient thing that I had going on, and I was just looking at the pink on the top, and I'm like, so you want this color, right? You want this? Like, maybe for some of it, but no, I kind of want it like that. And I was like, so you want it with this pink color right here? And he's like, well, I mean, kinda, but, and like finally, like 5 minutes later, I was like, wait a minute, you want black and pink? And he was like, yes. I'm like, ah. I've cracked the code. I did it. So yeah, we've all been there. We've all been the roommate who won't change cat litter. Not because they're being obstinate, but because it's just not, you know, it's just not happening in their head that they need to. But yeah, like, being sensitive to smells, it is a blessing and a curse. I'm a really, really good taster, but I'm not one of those people who taste soap in cilantro. So that's great. But yeah, like, I'm a really good taster. I'm a really good smeller. And I think that I prefer being that way, you know? I prefer, like, if someone was like, I will take away, thank you. Oh my, where you are, not on my nails. Oh, I forgot to grab I dropped my scraper, and I forgot to either grab the scraper or grab another scraper. But yeah, if someone was like, you have to not be as good at smelling, and will take away your migraines, or you keep your migraines and you're not as good at smelling, or you are still good at smelling. Sorry, I'm like going in weird circles. I would keep the headaches and keep the sense of smell. Thank you. Cilantro tastes like soap if you add too much. Did you guys all hear? I heard this thing that people who used to taste cilantro and have it taste bad would say it tasted like bugs. And I don't remember, maybe we just don't smell those bugs anymore. But like nowadays people say it tastes like soap. It like switched from bugs to soap. Okay, this is pretty much good. I don't really want to do it over. But unfortunately, like I said, the Hit the Bottle is just not the best stamping polish, unfortunately. So we're doing just a little bit off the side of Build a Pony. We got Legolas right there. Perfection. Perfection. I am gonna have to hold my hands in weird ways. I should have. I was like, I want this to be behind the hill. And then I like stamped the hill lower to like fit it the way that I thought it was supposed to fit, even though I was like, I want it behind the hill. I fucked it up again. It's fine. fine. I can't do it again. This ain't baseball. You only get 2 tries, so you're done. I don't want to do it again, though. I don't want to fucking do this again. It's fine. If I hold it the right way, if I hold it, it's better than it was. It is 100% better than it was. It's better. I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed. That I didn't put it up more. Sometimes it's like, this could have been perfect. You could have been a contender, but you know what? I have other things in my life that I need to make perfect. Like this fat ass. And I should focus on that. I need to focus on my fat ass. Thank you, thank you. All right. Peter Jackson already made Lord of the Rings perfect. There was no way that my nails were ever going to compare. All right. And then we were going, this is already a gradient. So I'm like, do we really need to do the black to clear? Or do I want to do it on like a different color? Do I want to like take this off and do a different color? What do I think? I could do gold. Let's do gold. Let's do a gold foil. Let's live a little. Let's do a gold foil. And then we'll do the colors in the Elvish writing in black. Is what we'll do. Hell yeah! Because gold will look nice with the sunset. Ah. We're going to use Aurelian Luck for our gold foil. Banana bread at work, hell yeah! For the thumb, we are doing Elvish writing. And then as a topper, we are going to do a black to clear thermal. Which is this. It is moist in here. I should like let these dry out. I'm gonna actually leave that open even though it's like not good for the temperature because it is it's really moist in there. All right, so wait, what about skunks? What are we talking about in regards to skunks? What are we talking about re-skunks? Wait, what's happening? What is happening with Selena? No! I kind of assumed it was because I know you don't go into work. So I don't even know what having banana bread at work would mean to you. All right, I'm letting that dry. Let's go in though, so I don't fuck this up. Let's go in and oh, I forgot to do the black at the bottom of this one. So we're gonna need to go back and just do a little bit. Just a little bit. Don't tell anybody I'm going in and doing just a little bit. I can put, though, my like regular top coat over that. Someone has made everything a dubstep song. And or nightcore. This looks lovely with the top coat. I didn't do any of my fill-ins I said I was going to do, so everyone just has holes in them. So you know what? This is just gonna not be perfect today. There's my lonely wizard. Up here. Should not have done that. Show the hashtag art again. I will. Let me get some focus so you can see it up here. It does look fantastic. I kind of fucked up the spacing on my middle nail, but it looks so good. So good. All right. Thank you. I agree. Thank you. Where's the manual focus going? Okay. And welcome back, Paul. I hope your show went great. Or you probably did your time. Am I correct to think that you did your role and you are now hanging out until curtain call? Because an hour and a half from stretches and warm-ups to coming back does not seem like long enough for a whole show. I love it. You know, being the lead of a show is great, but I love it when you're in a show and you just got time that you're not on stage and you could just like vibe. It is dangerous because like when you are on stage the whole time, yeah, it is really like tiring and exhausting and stuff. But you can also, like, you can't, it's harder to, like, accidentally get caught up in something else. The show is over. It's just an hour and a half, no intermission. Oh, you don't get a break where you get to sit in your dressing room because you're changing your makeup. Interesting. So, are you not, because the Ghost of Christmas Present only shows up for that one part. Are you around, are you playing another character? How is that working for you? Are you on stage the whole time? Is it one of those? Are y'all sitting on chairs on stage waiting to come on? All the time you have off stage is makeup changes and quick changes, so you don't get much of a break at all. Interesting. All right. I'm just waiting for this to dry a little bit. That's probably enough. I honestly don't know what this topper is going to look like over a foil. But look how gorgeous this foil is. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this all on my thumb, so let's take the manual focus in a little bit. I think that Jenny Nicholson has changed over to my camera that I use for her cameras, and she's been having such a hard time with focus because she also puts like herself in front of a ton of stuff, and she needs to learn manual focus. Because yeah, my cameras do not change focus. They don't get to decide. They do not get to decide when they're focusing on what. I tell my cameras where they focus on and how, why, every, words. Show the banana bed video dry next time. What? Oh, watch your video while it dries. Yes. Where'd you put the video? Where'd you put the video? Okay, wait, is it okay. Let's go out. Let's visit this site. It's gonna start playing immediately. One sec.
Dude, I got some fucking banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. My mom told me if I wait for things, like, good things will happen to me, dude. And fucking I waited for some things and I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah. So it just goes to show that waiting for things is, like, worth it. But there's a lot of bad things in this world, dude. Like fucking skunks, dude. Hell no. Scratching your eye, but it's still fucking itchy, dude. Hell no. The fucking Cubs, dude. Hell no. Like getting paid not a lot of money, dude, for fucking working. Hell no. But banana bread at fucking work, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Banana bread, bro. Hell fucking work, dude. Hell yeah.
Incredible. Wow. 10 out of 10. Standing ovation, although I'm not going to stand up. That was incredible. Somebody, okay. You show yours, I'll show you mine. Somebody needs to do this. They need this on that. They need to do that for this. Hold on. Game Grumps. I think there's something problematic about the Game Grumps. I don't know what it is, but we're just going to watch this one skit. I don't even know anything about these guys except for this one skit. So if you're going to give me stuff about Game Grumps being bad, I don't support these dudes. It's all I know about them. Okay. I think, let's see. There's like a really good video of it. I'm just gonna go on YouTube and look it up because I always accidentally type into the search bar. Here we go.
Hey, Aaron.
What?
Can I share something with you from earlier today?
What is it, Dan?
Well, I sent you a text early in the morning
Yeah.
because I have to go out of town for one weekend
Yeah.
this month. And so I was like, I won't give specific dates, but I was like, do you have any preference whether I go this weekend or the next weekend? Mm-hmm. Your response.
Just the responses, by the way. Just the responses is what I want on a bracelet.
At 9:30 in the morning. Motherfucking Jesse Eisenberg. Jesus Christ, fuck, dude. Motherfucking Facebook movie bullshit. Jesus, can you fucking believe this shit? No punctuation.
You just made me down.
Random capitalizations. So I respond, I have no idea what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
45 minutes pass. I get a text from you. Goddamn creative Facebook and fucking lawyers and shit, right? Fucking Winklevoss twins, goddamn rowing the boat. Fuck yo shit, I can't even fucking believe this shit. Have you seen this shit? Fuck, I just watched this shit. Fuck Jesse Eisenberg, man. I respond, Aaron, you're scaring me. An hour passes. You respond, motherfucking Spider-Man, you put in the time. Fuck, put in the time. Motherfucking build shit with his bare hands. Fucking best friend shit, Jesse Eisenberg. I'm very tired. I'm just like, no problem, man. I'll do most of the talking at the Grump session today. Immediate, response. I'm talking 5 seconds later. No, man, I'll just talk about the Facebook movie all day. Shit, man, you have to be so interested in the shit I have to say about the Facebook movie. Fuck, dude, I just watched it a year and a half ago. Fuck Jesse Eisenberg, man. He fucked over Spider-Man. Crazy Winklevoss twins rowing. Trent Reznor did the soundtrack. Fuck this guy. Who invented Facebook? I don't like dying. I can't think of who the fuck invented Facebook. All I can think is the guy who played the guy who invented Facebook. Who the fuck invented Facebook? And then, in all capital letters, 2 hours later, Mark Zuckerberg.
So yeah, it gives me that vibes. I want someone to do Winklevoss twins rowing and Trent resin ore are just things that I think of constantly. Like the amount of times per week I say apropos of nothing, Winklevoss twins rowing is too damn high. I am always saying that. There's never an appropriate time to say it. There is never an appropriate time to say that phrase. There's never a time that you're like, you know what? Winklevoss twins rowing. And yet, I find the time. This is going to be so long, right? Oh, I have tape on there. No tape. No tape. Oh, take this away from my Tweezermans because it will dissolve them. It will dissolve the entire tweezer. Little do you know, acetone will dissolve solid metal. It probably would dissolve some sort of solid metal. Alrighty. All right. We have 3 coats. 3 coats of this beautiful, beautiful, warm, nice warm gold. And we're going to... I thought there was actual Elvish writing on this. But no, it's just like... Unfortunately, it's not actually Elvish writing. It's just like stuff written like it is Elvish. So I guess I'll do Home is Behind the World Ahead because the only Elvish writing is actually just on the ring. Unfortunately. It's true. It's true. There's really never a wrong time to say Winklevoss twins rowing. Can y'all believe that, like, Armie Hammer wants to eat people's toes? First off, his name is Armie Hammer. And that in itself is just incredibly special. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we need some smudge-free top coat. Here we go. Smudge-free top coat applied. Let's apply the top coat to the rest of my nails. The regular top coat to the rest of my nails. Yeah. And I think I heard, correct me if I'm wrong, / look it up if you actually care, that he is not unrelated to, like, Arm & Hammer. Like, that, like, his name might actually be a play on Arm & Hammer, like, baking soda. Yeah, crazy. Like, what the fuck? I probably heard it from y'all. Sorry that was out of focus, but I can now flip it up and it'll be in focus. So shiny. So nice. It's so nice. You ever see that video of that puppet petting that cat and he's like, "You feel so nice. You feel so nice. So nice!" I do say that to my cats a lot. I'm like, so nice! Alright. Mark Zuckerberg. Okay. I think that's all cleaned up. Except for this random spot over here. I knew that was gonna happen. I just smudged it. I knew it was gonna happen. I was like, you're not being careful enough right here. You are going to smudge it. And then my hand was like, no. No. I'm not gonna smudge it. Oh, that's not, this is not my polish, my stamping polish. That is the thermal. I'm like, why is it so not opaque? What? We're gonna need one more layer of top coat on that finger. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll just put it on when we put the top coat on my thumb. It was just the black part, so nothing got too fucked up. All right. Here we go, my black to clear thermal. I'm going to do 2 layers of this thermal so that the black effect is a little more pronounced. So you can see it doing its little thermal dealy. What time is it? Okay. Gonna be a little late finishing up today. Reminder, 5 p.m. PST. Maybe Pacific Daylight Time now, but I don't believe in daylight time, so. But I don't want to have to remember what it is, and nobody knows what PDT is. Black to queer thermal, the black to queer pipeline. No, it is black to clear, but yes, I appreciate the sentiment. Let that dry for a hot second here. Make sure the second is extra hot. You are wearing KB Shimmer Thermal today. She's giving up the ghost, or maybe it's because I have 3 layers of base coat on. Have you tried it in water? Because that won't, because like if it won't work with like ice water and warm water, then like if it doesn't work then you'll know it's dead. But if it does work, I want to get everything out of my cuticle, you know? All right. So there we go. We got that. I will do my one more. Close the fancy gloss. Put the fancy gloss away. I just like smudged up here. I can't believe it. Well, it'll be fine. It's not, you're not gonna be able to see that thing. It turns in water, mostly on your nail. It's just warm. Okay, yeah. So maybe it needs like a little more power. A little more power. There we go. All right, I will put top coat on this nail again. Sealing that edge. And we'll wait for just a second for this to dry. It is looking matte. I don't have a glass of water here to use this with, but you can see at the tip it is getting black. It did gray out the gold, and that is one of my biggest problems with, you know, clear to color thermals, is that they will gray out the base color and to a point obscure stamping. But it do look cute. Oh my god. Who is that? Like, I've heard about that. I'll have to look into it. Your BCB thermal you're wearing is also turning just fine. It's brand new, so you expect that. Yeah, if it was not turning just fine, then you should return it. Yeah. Definitely not good that he has assaulted somebody, but good that he got arrested for it. All right, so here we go. We got our home is behind, the world ahead on the thumb. And then we got our fellowship on the fingies. It's gonna take a moment to just kind of do a little clean because I'm gonna take a picture of this immediately when we get off stream. So I'm just going to take my nice nail polish remover that doesn't dry me out, and I am going to just do a little bit of cleaning just so it looks extra good when I take my picture. I might take another picture later, but there they are. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, a Furby polish. All right. Well, everybody, I will see you very soon, 5 p.m. PST. Thanks, Doomed. I thank you for being the inspiration, technically, because I didn't know. I knew what I could do for you for your birthday that you might enjoy, but I didn't want to talk about Dragon Age today. So I thought, what might Doomed enjoy for Doom's birthday? And it was this. So I did it. Yeah, I'm so excited. You're also excited for the movie, so I'm so excited for the movie. Yes, you do enjoy LOTR, and I've been in an LOTR mood, so I'm so glad I could do this for myself and partially for you. All right, everybody, have a great day and night if I don't see you later, but please come and hang out with us. I do not know what perfume entails, so if it's terrible, blame everybody else, but I have a feeling it's gonna be great. Bye.